Hello there. Today we are going to start a new topic in our video. Let me make my screen big. And yes, we are going to start something about activity diagram and sequence diagram. Very important point of topic. Let's make it this one. It's very important. And let's see what is activity diagram and other things. Activity diagram is very important diagram which describe the dynamic aspect of your system. One operation, the flow of information from one operation to other. The most important part is that it will give you the dynamicity of your project or of the module. Activity diagram basically it's a flow of information and what flow of information from one activity to other activities. The activities can describe the operation or something like that. It can give you the operation from one point to another. It is a control flow that draw one operation to other, and it give you all the details of that one. Activity diagrams, what is the purpose of it? Describe the sequence of operation from one activity to other. Describe the parallel, branching and concurrent flow of information. There are very important point. It give you the concept of its an dynamic flow of information, and more importantly it's sequence, parallel, branch and concurrent. Before drawing an activity we should have the activity association. We will see all those things now. This is represented with an activity box like this, same thing, correct? And if we have 2 or 4 3 activities, we put it into cluster of these activities. Join node, it's something like that. Two nodes are two information are coming and it's an AND condition. Both should be 1, then only the operation goes up. Then fork condition consists of edge, one information coming and it is divided into 2 parts. Either way, it's something about OR, correct? And we have got initial stage, this is action and decision, and the final. Difference between initial and final. These are the basic diagrams used in activity diagrams. Request order, yes. Start, receive a order, order accepted, order rejected. Order rejected, yes, close. As order accepted, fill the order. Send invoice, ship order. See this one. And then it goes to invoice, then accept payment and it comes up close. Shipping, after payment it comes here, then it goes to order close. This is an example of your activity diagram. The detailed description. Here also we have seen an activity diagram. Start, insert card, enter pin. If pin is valid, display menu. Otherwise, fascinate pin or invalid pin. Display menu and end. There is one more diagram, the same one I have drawn this one in a different part. Correct? Start, receive order. This is a fork which divide that. Fill the order, send invoice. Fill order. Overnight delivery, regular delivery. It's a overnight delivery or a regular delivery, come here, overnight delivery also. Close order, this part coming at junction, join point, correct? And comes up here. Here also send invoice, receive payment and comes up over here. And this is an activity diagram of this one. When we use activity diagram, it's graphical model of workflow, easier to understand. The model execute flow of information, flow of activities. Model comprise information, function, algorithms and everything. The business process model, flow of information, dynamic aspect. It give you top level information. Am I right? Let's move on to sequence of diagram. This is also dynamic. Interaction between the classes, interaction between two classes. The major concept of sequence diagram is this one. Sequence diagram describe interaction among classes and the message. In order to invoke the method to each other, we capture how the methods are invoked by one class to other is been captured by sequence diagrams. I repeat, how the methods are invoked from one class to other is been captured by sequence diagram. It shows the dynamic behavior. Its two-dimension horizontal axis shows the object, vertical axis shows the sequence. Correct? It's of two. Horizontal shows the object, vertical shows the axis. Let's move on to the other one. We have got diagrams available, that is class diagram, actor, lifeline, messages, all this information. All this we are going to see, correct? Simple block and everything. Class role. Class role describe class with the name. What is the class role describe the way the object behave. A student is been called. Class name. The name, synonyms, which it describes the meaning, behave the content. Use the UML object symbol to illustrate the class role. Is the object name, that is class name. Class name, what is the class name? It describe everything. If I keep student, it give me the description, this class is of student. If I keep the name invoice, it give me the description of this one. If I keep faculty, it give me the description of this one, and it should be F capital, correct? It give me the description of this one. Actor, an external entity which is represented by this one. Then lifeline, vertical dash lines are represented, indicate the object representation. These are lifelines. Vertical dash lines means these are the lifeline. Pay bill, cashier pay bill, and it will go to the bill. These are all lifelines. This one, this one, this one. So how far the information is flowing with all the objects and everything, which is represented by this one. This is method and this is an example. If you go to the cashier, you are going to prepare the bill. So in that cashier, we are going to start prepare the bill. Then we are going to pay the bill. Message through the arrow represent communication between the object, how they are going to communicate. It is representation cashier. What you are going to do? Preparing a bill. This is how it goes. Each message sent via close static. It is static one. It will not change throughout the period. This is call message, correct? And return message will be represented with a dotted line. There are some other references. There is self message and create a message, a recursive message, which comes up with this one. And if a duration of message is delay, we represent it by this one. And this is what we represent, destroy message. There are 5 important diagrams. What are they? Self message, create a message, a recursive message, delay message, and all those things. Duration message and delay message. Activity box represent the time spent that task to be completed. Right? This is what an box. Time spent here to complete that task. Actor is here standing and paying the bill. There is some time about 5 minutes. If he spend here, that box is represented with activation box. The receive box activated when receive the message and it gets activated. This is receive box. And then creating an object. Creating an object is represented with the help of this one. Once this arrow is created means it's going to the new one. It is creating a new object. And it is represented by this one and this symbol. New object lifeline start when they receive the create message. When the create message receive, you prepare a bill and based on that one it is added. Then deleting a message, as I told you, arrow marks. When you don't want it, you destroy message or you delete this message. This is sequence diagram. Structural control, it's nothing but conditions and loop. We want to see this one, concurrent messages which work in a, we will put in a rectangular box. And how the messages work, there are operation, conditional, parallel, and loop iterations. You see it, a bill, create a bill, get product bill, and this is a loop which is represented with the star mark. Produce, update the quantity. What is the product? What is the product name? Update the quantity. correct, and it's how many products are there. If I have got n product, it goes on updating this one. Once it is that one, calculate the amount, display the total. So this is goes on till the product goes off, like a cashier one. So it is represented in a rectangular box. The same way condition one, withdraw amount in account. Then let's take an example. In this one, balance is less than, yes, update the account, done. Else insufficient balance. This is condition. And here also sequence diagram, more detail. Check, cash check, get amount, amount receive, get balance, receive. Then balance less than amount, insufficient balance. We check it, balance is note, return, check, return the check. Add debit transaction, yes. Store something, all details. Then it is a cash return. So this is something about sequence diagrams. Sequence diagram is the interaction diagram which emphasize of time ordering message, how much time you have spent, what is the duration, and all this. The alter represent the interaction, collaboration. Sequence diagram describe interaction among the classes and the exchange of message over the time. This shows the sequence action will occur when the systems work. Sequence diagram normally associated with the use case. We can show simple branching in sequence diagram, and sequence diagram are also class role, lifeline, creating object, destroying, and everything. Best used during early analyzing phases. Thank you very much.